What's up, guys? It's Chris with Mountainbaits Outdoors. Today is new mold day. We got the .5 lucky dice from Epic Bait Molds. So come along with me as I attempt to try to make some dice. See how that goes. Right, here's a little better view. Maybe. Come on, focus. Don't know why it's trying to focus out there. There we go. Lucky dice, Epic Bait Molds. This is a 12 cavity mold. For this first run, we're going to do generic green pumpkin. I got some green pumpkin skirts with a little bit of red flake. I don't think that's really going to matter. I ordered this off of Amazon. This is the junkiest threader I've ever seen. The proper one I ordered is supposed to be here today. It went to the facility, out for delivery, back to the facility, processed through the facility again, and then it's back out for delivery. So, yeah. This mold went from Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, back to North Carolina. Nope, it went from Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, back to South Carolina, back to North Carolina to be delivered. Which, not saying is the most efficient way to make money if you're the post office, but I don't see how they making any money. Our first color's done that we're going to be using. There are two ways that I know that you can fish with these. Drop shot or wacky. So I seen an angler from Japan using these. I got two different sizes. This one's got a bigger, this is your bigger one, bigger size. That's why there's only 4 versus 5. So I'm going to give these two, these are Busa, I guess, and spin mussels. Alright, our first run we're going to do is with green pumpkin floating. This is Dead On's floating plastic. I'm going to actually add just a little bit more green pumpkin to that and my black flake concoction that I like to do in it. We're not going to go too much heavier. We're probably going to go like a couple more drops of green pumpkin in it. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 8. 8 drops more. And for my glitter, I like to use the black hex on it. And I don't really measure. I just normally tap. That should be good because you don't want that to be too heavy because it's a big one, big size flake, and the other one is small. Hex cut, I think. Nope. Yes, hex cut. I'm running out of that one. I need to order some more. All right. Get it good mixed in there. All right, I got that one ready to roll. I need you guys back down. Bring it a little closer. Make sure my injector is good to go. Now let's inject this and see how it turns out. Prime my injector. I do not know how long to add pressure to this guy, if it needs any or not. We'll top off the sprue. Clean out the injector so that way we can don't have to have a big old mess in there. Set it off to the side. We're going to do one run of this in the floating, and then we're going to do one more run of it in the sinking, and I'm going to test both of those this Saturday coming up, which will be, what is today's date? You'll be seeing this on the 28th of April. If not, welcome in. I'll be testing it out this Saturday. I need sinking. I got some sinking already made up. This has got salt in it too to make it extra sinking. I got that running. I'm hoping we keep the window open. I'm going to open it back here and hopefully I can see Amazon pull up. Starting to finally turn green out here in the mountains, western North Carolina. It's kind of wild. We went to Tennessee to do some fishing, and it was solid green up there. And we get back home and all the trees are still brown. Go down towards the Grid Outdoors in Cherryville, and the trees are green down that way too. And get back home and it's brown. But it seems like now we're starting to actually turn green. I don't think I was paying attention and let it draw down a little too far. It actually didn't take that much to fill it back up, but I watched Bait Chuckin's video on these, and he says that you can cut them. You're supposed to cut them that way you get a flush, even, all even sides. So we're gonna cut them up, and we'll pull out one of our skirts. These are just generic skirts. I bought these off Amazon. I'm tempted to make an order from Tackle Warehouse from their lure customization area. We'll get that set up here. I've seen one influencer talking about how with the ring in the middle, each side is 2¼ inches long, I believe is what it was. These are 5 inches, so it was 2½. Each side is 2½ inches long from inside the band here. I'm thinking that he said that you cut it one side completely apart and you leave the band on the other one, and then when you're ready to do more, you can just take the band off and you basically cut them in half. So, but I do think 5 inches is too much for one of these guys because they are small. They're not the bigger ones. But I also don't want to have them to be too small. So, yeah. We will go ahead and get this guy open. Take a look at him. Now that mold heated up quick. That was an ice cold mold. Now it's like 80 degrees. And they'll come off on this side. There's a couple little dents in them, but nothing terrible. Now this is just so odd. Never used anything like this before, so it's going to be an experiment. We'll set those to the side real quick. We're going to set this mold back up. I think Yeah, it's going to have to go again. It's still pretty solid, but it's not the end of the world. I think another 2 minutes will be perfect on these. Two minutes. We'll actually get this guy set back up for when that's ready to go. We can just go ahead and shoot it. My clamps back on it. This will be for, this floating will be for my drop shotting when I try to drop shot them. And the sinking will be when I want to wacky rig him. I'm going to pull my chair up here. Try to stay out of the frame as best as possible. And we're going to clip them off. I got some green pumpkin in my hand. There's one. Hey, guess what? Amazon, I believe, just rolled through the neighborhood. Or somebody did. I'm just pulling them a little bit so I get it, so it's more flush. So I'm taking it and holding it pretty firmly in my left hand, and then I get my scissors out on the bait and I pull. You see how I'm pulling? Just like so, and snip. Do the same thing, and that was not even an Amazon van. That was just somebody's personal vehicle. Snip. I'm not going to bore you guys with the rest of these. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these cut off when they're leaving already. And I'll be right back when these are ready to go. Right, we'll start threading some rubber in them. Alright, I got those off while I dealt with the man from Amazon. And while he was here, this thing kept screaming in my ear that it was ready. This is the Sinking with Salt green pumpkin. And it's got the same concoction, the big flake and the little flake. So we're going to grab our other injector, since I haven't cleaned out the other one yet. And we're going to that actually took a lot more plastic than it should have. And why are you pouring out like you don't know no common sense? I believe my high heat grease in that gun is worn out. I think it's time to re-up it. But here's what he brought, the actual rubber threader from Decoy. This is the Japanese version, as you can tell. We won't let this guy run down this time. I'm watching it this time. That one's a lot more flimsy, so we'll toss them to the side. And while our sinking's done cooking, we will try and keep you guys in frame while I make one of these guys up. So I don't know how long I want to make it. Do I want to just cut it in two? I need... So I got a little crazy with this one here. Actually, it was just a little. So it's got a little bit of an indentation versus the other ones are more indented. I got to figure a little bit more better way to how to trim them. I actually noticed this guy, I picked him up off the ground, or off of the table. And you can really see the details now. Come on. There. And there's one red flake on that guy, so yeah. All right, we're going to take, it takes 4 per side, so we need 4, 8, 12 strands, because you want to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like kind of in the corners, but not directly in the corners. 4 strands, and there's another red flake on top. Right there. So I'm going to snip off 12 of these guys, I believe. Let me count them out. How many's in this handful? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll cut 13 just to be on the safe side. I got my 13 strands here. We're going to take it and go chop there. And chop. So we got our 12 strands cut off. I hope that's all I need. And we're going to grab our handy dandy little rubber threader here. And you can see here that little slot on the top of it. And I can't even see it. Just like so. Sorry about my dirty hands. I just got home from work. Just like that. And then we're going to take it and we're going to stick it up, say about here, and we're going to push it through. Oh, why didn't that stay with it? Actually, I think it would be better to go through it first. Put the skirt material in it. Why aren't you cooperating with me? Okay, I got it. Skirt material through it, then all we're going to do, actually I'm going to make it a little less. And we're going to slide it through. I'm going to hold on to this top side. Hey, look at there. And then I believe you should just be able to grab this and pull it so you get roughly an even amount on both sides. A little bit more. I actually want a little bit more in the middle, it looks like. And this is just a test run. This first one is a test run for me. We'll try to do a little bit better on the getting it more in the middle. Yeah, I think putting it through first and then putting the skirt through it is much better. It's going to soon start looking mighty odd. Like an actual dice bait you'd see from Japan. We're through. Start pulling it in. grab it and slide, pull it. Do it one more time, and then I won't bore you with the next ones. I'll go ahead and just get it set up and show you the after effects of it. Through, pull it down. And I'm not pulling it super hard. Actually, that one about turned out good. But I will be back once these are all in and show you the final results. All right, it has been some time. I have completed one, and I see why they are $20 for 4. They are $5 a piece because that took a long time. Not really a long time, but it was I don't know what that was. It just fell, but yeah. That was very time consuming to do. Well, that was my first one. I think I'm missing one somewhere. Or I cut off. No, but that's my first ever dice bait. We're gonna set him up for a droppy shot. I have no idea what kind of packaging the Japanese used to store it in. I cannot find nothing nowhere close to it. So I have no idea how I'm going to store these for what time. But yeah, we'll do one more of our sink and then we'll test it. So we'll get the ones with the salt in it. There's our salt one. It's just an odd sprue, if I had to say so. Oh, go in there. A lot of you are saying, there ain't no way that catches fish. Not this way. But this way does. So, I'm going to get these cut off. I'll set my floating ones to the side. I'm going to do all those. And I'm going to get these cut off and we'll come back and we'll start threading them. Okay, so my plan was to go ahead and make ones that are a full and just trim these guys down, but the ring on the skirt, they're glued to the top part here. So I can cut the little band off that holds them in place, but when I go to pull them apart, I try to do some on the other skirt. They kind of just tear and stick together. So we are going to order some proper green pumpkin ones from a reputable tackle shop, probably say Tackle Warehouse, and go with that. So we got our sinking ones here. We're going to do a little bit better job of going in the middle, or trying to get the proper 4 corners. And I noticed with this thing I can kind of manipulate it in the bait how I want it to come out of the other side of my baits once I pull it together. And watch it disappear. I may have, nope. I can still grab a hold of it and pull it back. I think the longer ones would look a little bit better. I think so. So I'm going to order some more. I think these would look better if they were like maybe half an inch to an inch longer off of each side versus about an inch, I would say, is sticking out of each side, which that might be the better scenario. So we're going to go through in the bottom. bottom. Come up. Yep, that looks good. We'll grab us a piece of our skirt. Just one. I only need one. I don't need two. Feed it through the eyelet on the rubber threader. Just like so. And we'll slide it through. And it'll come out down here. Like so. We'll do one more and I'll get the rest of these put in. But so far we're looking good on our spacing. Start it there. Work it up. Just like so. Nope. It's hard to see from a distance and try to keep this guy in frame. It's in it. It's trying to go in it. There we go. We got it. This one's got a lot more red on it. I don't remember using red flake lately. Is that my hands? It may be coming off the skirt is where I'm seeing that red flake come from. About to say it's starting to look like a little octopus. Well, I'll be back when this is all finished. Alright, that one went a little bit quicker than the other one. I seemed to went a little quicker. Got them more spaced out evenly. But get my little skirts out of the way. Little pieces. And then we'll roll. Lucky sevens.